it's great to be part of something that's so prestige.
You plan 1,000 things and then everything changes.
It's exhausting because you're just like this.
Only way to come back with the engine, do what you can.
You have to come here someday, Charles.
Si le leader s'arrête pendant le safety car pour faire le plein, il se retrouve derrière toi.
Et là, tu
peux dédoubler.
Ouais, mais
Et
du
après,
coup,
il faut un peu
s'il s'arrête, t'es plus un tour derrière, du coup, techniquement.
S'il s'arrête, t'es plus un tour derrière.
Ouais, voilà. Donc,
Puis
si
petit à petit, avec un peu de bol, tu pourrais rattraper des tours. Mais il faudrait vraiment un peu de bol. Parce qu'il faut
vraiment
aussi
beaucoup de bol. Hein.
Salut, tu vas? T'es en forme? Ouais.
Yeah, mate, it's all good. I am British, but I live in California with my American wife and American kids. And I love racing. You know, I think it's funny because you have, in F1, you have F1 drivers. And then you have drivers that are racing drivers. And I'm definitely a racing driver. I want to drive everything. And I've driven lots of different things over the years. And I think this year's Le Mans 24 driving the Garage 56 car is one of the most exciting cars I've ever driven, and biggest challenges as well.
I heard the wise words from one of my old teammates, Alexander Wurz, back in the day when I joined him at Peugeot for 2010. And he told me, do everything slower. Talk slower, walk slower, think slower until you get in the car. And I still apply that same mentality today to this event, even though I'm not driving the car, because everybody feels that extra weight, that extra emotion and extra fatigue that goes into this.
1 minute, under 1 minute to start hyperpole.
On board with Antonio Fuoco. That is the Kessel Racing Ferrari, but he's got a second in hand, Ant. There's Fuoco. Does he go quicker? He does go quicker, but Pierre Guidi's got more in the locker.
Wait for the last 5 minutes.
We were going to be at 1.2 seconds off, in my opinion, which is 37 kilos. Come on, Brandon. Come on.
What's the time? What does he get? 1.4 back, so he moves up onto row 2 and third fastest time. That's why it's important to keep pushing. Kamui Kobayashi comes back at him, third fastest, but it's a front row lockout for the first time in 50 years for a factory Ferrari team at Le Mans.
No, you did
I try.
Well, yeah, try.
Before me.
Good job, buddy.
Nice work. You guys don't tell me much, huh? Because we're trying to cut it out.
That's brilliant. That's good. Anyway, first job done.
Yes.
Nice work, man.
job, buddy.
We keep going, you know. We tick the boxes.
Knowing that it was the centenary of Le Mans, it started back in 1923, the history, the heritage that this race has brought us, I did have moments where I kept thinking, I'm going to remember this. I remember most of them, but I knew that there were points I'm thinking, I need to take this in right now because I'm going to remember it and have that as my story, one of my stories for a long time to come.
And it is a three. What are we?
Oh,
3:52, 3:76.
Thank you. Well done. Thank you. Well done, boss. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks, Alan. Bonjour! It was cool. It was like 6 seconds faster than any lap I did in practice. 6 seconds. Wow. It's an eternity. I never felt comfortable in the car, but when I got out there with the setup we had then, it was magical. Special code. Oh. So, this is where I'm staying for the whole 2 weeks. Very nice.
Yes, on est dans la navette et puis on va arriver dans les paddocks. Je pense que c'est là, les gars.
Comment ça va?
D'accord.
T'as été le voyage? C'était cool alors cette semaine de camp? C'est vrai?
Moi j'ai besoin aussi de les avoir. C'est sûr que être loin de la maison souvent c'est pas toujours simple. Et puis je trouve ça aussi cool qu'ils puissent voir différemment ce que je peux faire au quotidien, quelle est mon activité et se rendre compte un petit peu voilà, avec leurs yeux de ce que ça représente.
Jusqu'à la fin.
So, concerning the start itself, the weather seems a little bit unstable. We still don't know what we're going to have at the start. My target is, if the conditions are not good, my target is to go for extra formation laps. The start of the race is the most filmed part of the race. So let's have 2 lines of cars parallel and overtaking only once you have physically crossed the start line. I don't want to have a crash at T1. No. Let's be straight and honest, and it's a 24-hour race.
Last year, out of Tête Rouge, that was it. The slow zone was removed. I accelerated up to 250, and then there was a yellow flag a bit on that straight, and the guy was still at 80. So what happens? You slow down to 80, or you pass him, you get a penalty?
It's like this. I also say in the briefing notes that although I remove the slow zone, be alert for yellows because something may happen, and that's the first signal you have. I don't have a mathematical answer.
No, but the idea is you get a penalty or not. That's the point at the end.
Those cases are judged one by one, and if I see that there is a human mistake behind it,
okay.
I will try to save the sporting truth of it as much as I can. First of all, enjoy it. Second of all, keep it safe. Okay? And don't forget the marshals are my eyes and my hands on track. You disrespect the marshal, I'll take it personally. Have a good race, gentlemen.
Thank you.
choice is the best, you know.
Shoes are trendy. Enjoy your start. Rain on the other side.
It's wet, yeah, the chicane one is wet. But I don't think it should dry. I think it's on.
Very hot, huh?
It's not too bad actually.
26, 27.
Yeah.
Well, time to go to eat. Then we'll see what the hell the weather's got for us.
Yeah. We hope for the best, man.
Let's get to the finish line.
Yeah.
To the finish line, and then we'll see.
But we have to also push a bit for the pace. Like we don't want to drop back more than a lap, you know. With the safety car, if you stay close, you can stay in the lead lap, and then. But let's see. I mean, you plan 1,000 things, and then everything changes. So rain. I didn't get the last update.
No, same. The risk is there, that's for sure.
This race, Le Mans, means the pinnacle of our sport. It's something that we as drivers hunt for victory every year. It's impossible to test here. It's not like any place on earth where we can go there, we can practice, we can prepare. Here we only have the race week, we have one-day testing, and then we are quick fire into the race. And when it goes right, it's beautiful. When it goes wrong, it's painful, and you have to wait another 365 days to have another chance at conquering it.
You can see there is some pressure from everybody that to try to do it well. But I mean, from our side, where I'm very proud is everybody worked hard, but we never been so ready for the big one.
That's good though.
Yeah, I'm very proud of the guy. You know, and we must be honest. We struggled at the beginning. We were
no, but you guys made some good steps.
Yeah. If you just take in consideration where we were and where we are now to compare you, we are in the game. You know, we have some strengths, we have some weakness to compare you, but we are in the game.
We enjoy the race. No, I go so. All right, thank you. We'll see you somewhere, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Busy, but I'm staying still well.
Yeah.
And you good luck in the Ferrari, okay? Good luck, man.
Don't push too much, eh?
No. You. No. You push too much. Good luck, man.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Yeah. Big race. Only one winner.
All the years that the Le Mans has been so great to so many drivers and so many people in the community here. So it's great to be part of something that's so prestige, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
What went wrong, guys? Something went wrong.
Pakistan, 14th?
Yes.
Midnight.
No, starting driver.
Starting.
Go after you. After go through.
Ah,
Make it change.
Change.
Okay.
It's already a long day before you get driving.
Yeah. The crew especially, man.
D'entre nous de la tyrannie, l'étendard sanglant est levé.
Oh, look at this one. Yeah.
C'est combien de minutes là?
42, c'est les mecs qui rentrent et il reste 20 minutes avant le départ.
Nice. See you after.
Soft. Well, the others have mediums around.
You told them.
I told them.
Let's rock it.
It's a long one, no? It's a long one.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Exactly.
We
did it. Our way.
"30 seconds to start the formation lap. 30 seconds to start the formation lap."
Keep warming up the brakes, keep warming up the brakes. And MGU on, middle of the Porsche. Okay, let's go in grid position now. Everyone is going to grid position. MGU on, MGU on.
To be fair, with the changeable weather and stuff, at least we can be another car on track and helping the other two Cadillacs. I mean, whether we're 10 laps down or 15 laps down. I'm with you.
Meanwhile, here come the Toyotas. Sebastian Buemi, all fired up, takes the lead of the race from the Pulses and Nick Nielsen as they come down into Indianapolis. Sebastian Buemi leads and Mike Conway moves up into second. What has happened to the pace of the Ferraris?
Toyota is on soft, they will struggle with tires, start to put some pressure on them. We want to put some pressure on Toyota, they are on soft, they start to struggle.
Here comes Nicholas Nielsen, and right behind him, the 51 car, James Collado, has been trying to get by as well for second place into the Mulsanne corner. Nielsen on the inside, through he goes. What has happened here? The number 3 Cadillac spun. Was he hit from behind? '21 Ferrari AF Corsa, they're in trouble. That's the Belgian driver, Ulysse de Pauw.
Out of the barrel.
That's why they break there, because it was the start of the season.
Honestly, first of all, we were very worried because you were there and you didn't reply to the radio. We were scared. First of all, we were scared.
Oh, trouble. That's the 709 Glickenhaus, Esteban Gutierrez.
He's probably thinking, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck, I'm glad I'm not mad.
Good job, boys.
Comment la salutation va rester dans les Scott Dixon. Alors lui, par contre, il a énormément de chance, hein, Scott, avec tout ça. Hein. Effectivement, il y a quelques toupies, mais au moins, il ne touche rien.
You just came out of the wet? Out of the car?
Yeah, we boxed it, right.
I mean, it's a lot of people crashing.
Yeah, big time.
Right there.
It's like
Yeah.
huge right now.
Well done, man. Well done.
It's crazy because like
it's like a pool.
As I went for the pit, I was like, "Am I right?" Because it was like, but it just started to pour down and forward, and I was like,
Should have seen Dixie come into the Porsche curves.
I saw it on TV. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I mean, he was that far.
Yeah,
he almost hit the guardrail.
Yeah.
A lot of the track is good, but from chicane 1 until 4 it's dangerous. It's very dangerous because there's zero visibility from chicane 1 to below that.
Copy.
Under the rain, it's not easy.
Non,
Celle-là, tu l'as fait, mon pote, attention.
Je parlais avec Johnson.
On slick là-dessus.
Il m'a dit, sous l'eau,
c'est impossible. Tu touches à rien. Tu te mets en 4, tu touches à rien.
C'est dur, exactement.
C'est con, ça aurait été les 3h du vent.
On s'arrête là.
Faudrait qu'il nous fasse un coup de lamberie, on arrête tout, on va se coucher, il y a de la grêle.
C'est ça, oui. Ouais, c'est trop mauvais. On revient demain matin, c'est au coup de midi.
Ouais.
Yiffy Yi already on the tail of the race-leading Peugeot, flashing his lights. The number 2 Cadillac, the blue nose, is now up to third, but here come the Ferraris.
I'll never forget those images of, for the first time in my lifetime, seeing so many top flight hypercars, the pinnacle of sports car racing, the prototypes, all going for it, line astern. There were 6, 7, 8 of them, all in line. You never knew who was going to win this race for the first couple of hours. It was neck and neck, nose to tail. Everyone had their share of leading this race, whether it was Cadillac, Porsche, Peugeot, they were in the mix, Toyota, Ferrari, they were all rotating. I think what I take away from this race is just what a close fight it was between so many top manufacturers, and that's all we could ever wish for.
Look at the battle behind Yiffy Yi in the gold Toyota car, and alongside him Gustavo Menezes, side by side. That is the lead battle. Dane Cameron's Porsche is right there as well with the white nose. That's the race leader. That is the Porsche Curves, and that is the Heures Team Toyota Porsche 963 of Yiffy Yi.
It runs so far out wide before karting corner, ends up in the barrier. Is this going to pivot the car right round? Yes, it does. Yeah. That's a much bigger moment than I thought it was.
Oh my god, I'm quite happy. It's very nice.
Okay.
So the quickest.
Hey, he just said, I want you to log that. He just said, I'm quite happy.
Here is the crowd favourite. Smiles every lap for the drivers of the Hendrick Motorsports Chevy Camaro, the Garage 56 entry celebrating 75 years of NASCAR.
I've been able to race in the Daytona 500, the Indianapolis 500. All of my friends that have competed at this race have said that it is unique to itself and bigger than. I've been very fortunate to drive in the top category in IMSA Would love to come here and participate in years to come in any category. You know, to have a real chance to race for a trophy here would be a great pleasure.
Night's arrived, and so again has the rain, and this will shake everything up.
Is the car okay, Richard? Question?
Yeah, I just can't see with this wiper. It's so dangerous.
Copy that, copy that. We are trying.
Peugeot in second, Toyota in third, a Cadillac in fifth. The best Porsches down at the tail of the top 10.
Okay, you have to try to start the engine, try to start the engine. What happened? Can you tell us more?
When I start the engine, car is not long at all. There's no chance to know.
We have to try to start the engine. The only way to come back is try to use the engine. Just try to burn out, try everything. We have to use the engine. We don't have enough sock to come back with the front motor. It's too early. The only way is to come back with the engine, do what you can.
All cars to bear left at empty 5, 6 and 7.
Okay, copy.
Boy had to leave the car is not drivable anymore, so yeah, for crash 7 it's over.
Papa, pourquoi t'as fait des sauts avec la voiture? Pourquoi t'as fait des sauts? Des sauts! On t'a vu sauter
C'est dans la première chicane, ça a plu un petit peu, j'ai perdu la voiture et j'ai dû tirer tout droit, et j'ai pris le vibreur, mais rien de méchant.
Papa, t'as été trop fort.
C'était cool, hein?
Ouais, c'est pas un trampoline, papa.
Ouais, je sais, c'est pas un trampoline, merci.
Papa!
We watched you on board, but you did the right thing to not take the risk, huh?
At the end, I was, with the ship visibility, with the red light,
it's stressful.
And I couldn't see. I say, guys,
it's not the same thing though, because it's exhausting, because you're just like this, trying to not crash. I tell you, 12 hours ago, we didn't expect to be seeing this. It's still early, but it's still better than expected.
Ok?
Ouais.
Ouais. Moi, je vais sous la douche. Ciao les chouchous.
Papa. À demain. À tout.
was a very chaotic race, and I think naturally that puts even more stress on everyone's shoulders, whether you're part of the strategy team behind the scenes, or whether you're the driver or the car crew watching your driver at work. You could just see emotionally everyone was getting more and more drained as this race went on, and even in the commentary booth. For the first couple of hours, I turned around to my colleagues and said, I'm not sure I can keep up this energy if this carries on for 24 hours. Hats off to everyone that survived this one, because that was not easy.
« 45 voitures, toujours en course. Et en tête, l'écart qui se réduit un instant, Ryo Hirakawa n'a plus que 6 secondes 9 sur Alessandro Pierguidi.
All action, all Polish battle here. Polish driver Robert Kubica leading LMP2 for Team WRT. Polish team into Europol with Swiss driver Fabio Scherer. Now he's looking to make a move on the ex-Grand Prix ace. Looking to go around the outside Scherer. That's a good move to take the lead.
Kevin, we see some damage to the underfloor. Okay, we try to continue, just take caution.
Full service for the Ferrari. This is 51, your race leader. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. And there goes the Toyota, number 8, through into the lead.
Turn the mechanics switch on.
I hope you will.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you a lot.
E anche l'amministratore delegato.
I'm Oliver. Congratulations for a fantastic race. Still 1.5 hours.
It's not finished.
No, up to the end, no, but good work.
Thank you very much.
The gap is 16.0. The gap is 16.0. Let's hunt him down.
Tout à fait à la portée de Midi.
We were pushing Toyota and us, and you know, this is what we were doing. You know, just try to push
some pressure to Toyota to make a mistake.
They could have just soaked up second place and not even challenged Ferrari and not given us the show and not displayed true grit and determination that we haven't seen from Toyota in a long, long time. And I said to Kazuki Nakajima at the end of it, I said, you earned a lot of fans today because you're not seen as a machine anymore, pumping in these victories effortlessly. You're now seen as heroes in trying in defeat. And I think that's what makes Le Mans Le Mans.
Okay, man, the Toyota just left pit lane, so he is almost a lap down. Again, no risk, no risk.
Grandstands filling, 325,000 fans watching the Centenary Le Mans. There's John Elkann, the boss of Ferrari.
What I love about Le Mans and endurance is this emotional roller coaster. You can have the highs and you can have the lows. So of course there's going to be emotions and tears. There were many occasions when I was speaking to people in the last couple of hours of this race where I was going to cry, they were going to cry, and we were just all trying to hold it together.
From start to finish, the Centenary Le Mans has been a race for the ages, and it will have a historic winner. 50 years since Ferrari last entered the top class at Le Mans, they return, they take pole, and they win.
We all knew, even from Sebring, that Ferrari had the pace to qualify that car. But it was all about could they last the distance. I spoke to James Collado after this race, and he said the longest that car's done is 8 hours. 24 hours later, they won. And I know how much effort all of those team members have put in, from the drivers, the mechanics. Everybody has come together and really put their all into this project. And I do believe it was theirs to win.
Probably was some contact was advisor. You were on it. You had the purple sector on your left drive. And rear was starting to lock. I heard from Brandon starting to lock the rear.
We had a bit of issue, and whatever reason, I must not push.
You had to push. You might not have 1 second. I mean, you might not have one first anyway. Your second, you should be proud. But
Congratulations.
I understand.
So it was a tough one.
Rear is looking, yeah, but it shows you want to get first. That was what
Without the experience, you gain anything.
We don't play safe here, and certainly don't do you as well. So there's no doubt that you pushed for the win.
Yeah, at least I tried.
We went for it. We went for wins.
Now you are famous.
Thanks,
Finally,
guys. Thanks, guys.
finally, you have something to talk to the media about.
Kom Fabio.
Hast du verdient. Hast du dir verdient.
Yeah, I heard you comment with a little issue logging the
We told you to push the maximum. Good happened to any of us. We're nothing to lose. We were looking for you. That's why we. Max, there's going to be many more.
C'est un petit peu trop long. When you need, I must not crash.
gigantic race, really strong race.
Complicated.
And what when the last power recycle?
Last.
Yeah, another one. There was another one.
Yes,
also.
another one. 2 hours there.
You have to come here someday, Charles. One day.
One day for sure. I mean, I would love to. It's my first time, but I've always.
It's your first time here too.
Yeah, it's my first time.
What
But
do you think?
I definitely want to do this.
It's unbelievable.
He's incredible.
Bravo.
Fabio, look at me. This one.
Yep.
Grazie.
Okay, done. Okay?
And now
Ma che male.